Yan. So, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Ano? So, today we're going to learn about remainder theorem. Okay? So, let's have define what is a remainder theorem. No? According to the definition, when we said remainder theorem, it is a fundamental concept in algebra that help us determine the remainder when a polynomial is divided by a linear divisor of the form x minus k without performing a long division. Okay? So, if a polynomial f of x is divided by x minus k, then we can say the remainder is simply the value of f of k. In the formula form, so halimbawa f of x is divided to x minus k, then the remainder is equal to f of k, which means we have to equate the value of x minus k to 0. So x minus k, equate that to 0, so we will have x is equal to k. And this k value will be substituted to the function, and whatever the result of the if we simplify the function, ano man ang maging resulta nun, that is the remainder of that particular polynomial. No? So here is the step in finding the polynomial, the remainder of a polynomial. First, we have to identify the value of a from the divisor x minus k. Actually, it's a value of k, no? Substitute k in the polynomial and simplify the polynomial f of k. The result is the remainder. Okay? So, let's try to do the example number 1. So, find the remainder when f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 2 is divided by x minus 1. First, we have to equate the divisor, which is x minus 1. We're going to equate this into 0. Okay? So, transform negative 1 to the other side, so we will have x is equal to 1. And after that, you are going to substitute 1 to f of x. So, that would be f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 2. Then this will be f of positive 1, which is equal to 1 raised to 2 plus 3 times 1 plus 2. And then simplify. This will be 1 plus 3 plus 2. And this will give us equal to 6. So f of 1 natin ngayon is equal to positive 6, which means therefore we can say the remainder is 6 of f of x. Okay? Next, let's have question number 2. Find the remainder when f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus x plus 4 is divided by x plus 2. So again, we need to equate x plus 2 to 0. And this will give us x is equal to negative 2. Then substitute negative 2 to the function f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus x plus 4. So this will be f of negative 2, 2 times negative 2 cubed minus 5 times x, 5 times negative 2 squared plus negative 2 plus 4. This will give us 2 times negative 8, because negative 2 raised to 3 is negative 8, minus 5 times negative 2 is 4, negative 2 squared is 4, plus, we can simplify this one, and this will give us positive 2. Okay? This will be 2 times 8 is negative 16 minus 20 plus 2, which will give us 16, negative 16 minus 20 plus 4 will give us negative 34. So f of negative 2 is equal to negative 34. Therefore, the remainder is negative 34. Okay? Now let's have the challenge zone. Solve the following and show complete solution using the remainder theorem. Same thing sa ginawa natin kanina. We have to solve the following function using the remainder theorem. So we are going to find if this is the remainder of that particular polynomial. So again, first we have to equate x minus 2 to 0. This will give us x is equal to 2. By substitution, we will have f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. So this will give us f of 2 is equal to 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 3. And this will give us 4 minus 8 plus 3. And therefore, we will have negative 1 as f of 2. Therefore, we can say the remainder is negative 1. Okay? Now, let's have number 2. So for number 2, what is the remainder of, again, the polynomial when it is divided by x plus 1? So again, we have to equate x plus 1 to 0, which will give us x is equal to negative 1. Then plug in negative 1 sa ating function na f of x equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. So this will be 3 times negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 5. Then multiply, this will be 3 times 1 plus 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 5. Then simplify, negative 2 minus 5 is equal to negative 7. Then you have plus 3, therefore you will have negative 4 as part of your f of negative 1. Okay. Therefore, the remainder is equal to negative 4. Okay? Now, let's have number 3. Okay? A polynomial f of x is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 5 represents the height in meters of a balloon at time x seconds. So, what is the height of the balloons at 2 seconds? So, ibig sabihin, the value of x natin is equal to 2 already. Okay? Then, by plugging the positive 2 sa ating function, f of x is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 5. We will have f of 2 is equal to 2 raised to 3 minus 3 times 2 raised to 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 5. So this will give us 8 minus 3 times 4 plus 4 plus 5. Then you have 8, 4, 8, 12 plus 4 plus 5. And then simplify. As you all know, 8, 4 is 12. Then minus 12, cancel silang pareha. So therefore, ang natira na lang dito is 5. So ibig sabihin, f of 2 natin is equal to 5. Okay? Therefore, the remainder r of x natin is equal to 5. Okay? So r of x natin is like the remainder. Okay? Now, let's have number 4. A data analyst is modeling a network traffic using the polynomial function g of x is equal to 4x raised to 4 minus 5x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x minus 6. Now, where x is represented by the number of hours after midnight and g of x represents the number of gigabytes of data transferred, At 5 o'clock a.m., the analyst wants to know exactly how much data has been transferred so far. Based on the model, what's the total data transferred by 5 o'clock a.m.? Show your complete solution and explain what your answer is. Of course, what you're going to do is to analyze the problem. It says here that X represents the number of hours after the midnight. Okay? Then, on the second statement, it says here that at 5 o'clock, the analyst wants to know exactly how much data. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ng class, yung value ng X natin will be equal to 5. Kasi, yun yung number of hours na kung saan okay, so yung 5 hours natin para siya nakalipas ng 5 oras, no? Kaya siya 5 o'clock. Kasi 12 o'clock a.m. then biglang na siya na 5 o'clock a.m. So wala naman sinabing kinabukasan pa ito. So in this case, we will have 5 hours, no? After midnight. So yan ngayon ang ating substitute dun sa ating function na g of x is equal to 4x raised to 4 minus 5x raised to 3 plus 2x raised to 2 plus 3x minus 6. By substitution, we will have 4 times 4 raised to 5 raised to 4, 4 times 5 raised to 4 minus 5 times 5 raised to 3 plus 2 times 5 raised to 2 plus 3 times 5 minus 6. So this will actually give us 5 raised to 4 is like 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So 5 raised to 4 is actually equal to 625. So 4 times 625 minus 5 raised to 3 is actually 125 plus 5 2 times 5 times 5 is equal to 25. 3 times 5 is equal to 15 minus 6. Okay. Now let's multiply. 4 times 625. 4 times 625 is actually 2,500. And 5 times 125 is equal to 625. And this is actually 50 plus 15 minus 6 is actually 15 minus 6 is 9. It is positive 9. By simplifying, 2,500 minus 625 plus 50 plus 9 is equal to 1,934 gigabytes. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, this is your G of 5. Okay? So, therefore, we can say the number, the total, no? The total data transferred. So, the total data transferred after midnight at 5 o'clock a.m. is 1,934 gigabytes. Ayan. So, that is now the solution for our last number 1. Thank you and have a nice day.